The service's headquarters are in Gertrude Street, Fitzroy, but it looks after about 83% of Victoria's Aborigines, and it now has an accumulated deficit of $150,000. Since the service opened 8 years ago, it's been funded by the Department of Aboriginal Affairs. But now the federal government wants to split the funding between the Health Department and the Department of Aboriginal Affairs, a change that the service's organisers won't accept. They fear that with the Health Department paying for medical staff and Aboriginal Affairs paying for the backup staff, cutbacks in Aboriginal spending could see control of the service being taken over by white medical staff.
We're exercising our basic right of self-determination. The very foundation of federal government policy on Aboriginal affairs is the right of Aboriginal people to make their own decisions in relation to matters which affect them. We're doing that. To deny us that right is to virtually admit that the Commonwealth Government's policy on Aboriginal affairs is in a complete shambles.
Well, why do you think the government wants to make the change from the Department of Aboriginal Affairs?
Very simply because this service has been very supportive of Aboriginal communities throughout Australia in their desires to set up and run their own community-controlled health services. We are being politically intimidated, if you like, because of our strong support for Aboriginal communities who desire to do this. We're being singled out, I suppose, because we are considered to be the most radical Aboriginal health service in Australia. And all that means is that we're prepared to do whatever is necessary to ensure that Aboriginal health is improved across the board throughout Australia.
The funding problems have meant that its 32 staff, both medical and clerical, haven't been paid for 5 weeks. This has placed a massive burden on Aboriginal workers, who often have an extended family. It's these problems which could force the service to close its doors within about 3 weeks. This is Mike Sutherland reporting.